Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for your support. To my new audience, thank you for stopping by. In this channel, Unyistitches, we upload sewing tutorials, DIYs, pattern drafting, sewing tricks, and sewing techniques. So in today's tutorial, we want to learn how to cut and sew a 3/4 pant. You can call it trouser, 3/4 trouser. The measurement we need is our waist measurement, hip measurement, crotch depth, knee length, and the full length of the pants. So if you are interested, let's go straight into the tutorial. The material we need is our fabric, rulers, scissors, my tailor's chalk, and my measuring tape. So first of all, I will mark my starting point, which will represent my waist line. Can you see the marking? Let me get another chalk that the color will be visible. With the yellow color, chalk will be visible compared to the blue color I was using initially. So the next thing will be for me to measure from my waist to where I have my hip. So measure from your waist, the smallest part of your waist, to where you have your hip. The one I'm working with is 9 inches from the waist. So I'll mark my 9 inches. I will impute some here. Remember, I fold my fabric into two, and the fabric I'm using is stretch material. But you can use any other material, it mustn't be stretch material. So I will connect the points. So the next line will be my crotch line. For you to get your crotch line, you need to sit on a flat surface. Then you measure from your smallest part of the waist to that flat surface. Whatever measurement you have will be your crotch line. The one I'm working with is 11.5 inches. Measure same here. So I will connect my line as well. Can you see? I think the blue color chalk is more visible. So return and use the blue color. So I'm redrawing the line with my blue color chalk. I checked the video. It looks as if the blue color is more visible than the yellow color. So the next thing will be for me to measure my knee line. That is from my waist to where I have my knee. It's 23 inches. Then I will drop, connect the points. Then the full length. I want the full length to be 30 inches with my waistband. So I'll have 1 inch waistband and the folding at the down part. Everything will sum up to 30 inches. So I'll connect the points. Can you see? So now we have input all our vertical measurements. Let's impute our horizontal measurements. So first of all, I will impute my hip measurement. Measure around the circumference of your hip. Whatever measurement you have, you divide it by 4. The one I'm working with, when I divide it by 4, it's 10.75. So I'll input my 10.75. Remember, this is our front piece. So I input same on the cross line, 10.75. Same here, that is the waistline. But connect it with a straight line. Can you see? I don't know if it's visible. So to get my crotch extension, I will divide this 10.75 by 4 again, and it gives me 2.68. I will mark my 2.68, but approximately that's 2.7, and then this is my 2.7. I will divide this line, half of this line, that is from here to here. So half of 11, that is 5.5. So we'll mark this point. So what I will do now, I will connect from this point to here. But here, for my crotch curve, for me to connect the curve from this center, that's angle 45. This is a right angle, that is 90 degrees. So from 45 degrees, I will mark 1.5 inches for the front. I will place my right angle this way to get my 45 inches. You don't have this curve ruler, you can as well use your free hand. You just check the center and draw the curve line. So I will mark my 1.5 inches from there. This is where I have my 1.5 inches. Then I will connect it using my curve ruler. I will connect the point, making sure that it touches here, and start from here. If your hand is straight, you can as well curve it with your free hand. So now what I will do next will be for me to measure my waist measurement. So the waist I'm working with is 35. When I divide 35 by 4, it gives me 8.75. So divide your waist, measure around your waist, whatever measurement you have, you divide it by 4. Remember, you're starting your measurement this way to this way. If your material is not stretchy, you can decide to add that. So if you add your that will be 1 inch that, but my material is stretchy, so I don't need that. But if the material is not stretchy, then you add your maybe 1 inch that. So I will connect this my point to meet here. Connect it to meet my hip line. So now I will divide this line, starting from this my crotch extension. I will divide it, I will measure it, then I will divide it by 2. The whole line is 13.25, so I will divide that by 2. That's the center. I'm looking for the center of 13.25. So you can fold your tape So I will mark the point where I'll mark same here. Then I will join it with a straight line. That serves as my grain line, my crease line. I'll mark same on this knee line. And the full length line. Connect it with a straight line. So I will measure around my knee. Whatsoever measurement I have, I will divide it by 4. When I divide it by 4, I will impute it this way and I will impute it this way. So the one I'm working with is 18 inches. So 18 inches divided by 4 gives me 4.5. So I will include my 4.5 here and 4.5 here. Can you see? Then the full length line. For the full length line, since I'm doing a 3/4, I will still use the same measurement. I will include my same 4.5, 4.5 as well. Then I'll connect it with my pant cuff. So this cross line. And as you can see, I'm trying to make it visible. Then I will draw it down. So here, I'm gonna do same. I will connect from this point to this point. So first I will draw this one first, so a straight line. Can you see? We are almost finishing. Before cutting, for the front, I will come in here by half of an inch. From this cross, I will come in by half of an inch, then I will withdraw my line. Can you see? At this point, that is this cross side, I will come down by 0.25. So my 0.25, then I will connect it with a slight curve line to this point. That is for the front. Remember, this is our front pattern. So I will cut. So I will add my sewing allowance. You can decide to add 0.5, but my material is quite stretchy, so I don't really need sewing allowance. I will just add 0.5. Now connect it. Then for the joining of this part, I will add the same half of an inch. That is now showing allowance. And for joining to the waistband, I'll add half of an inch as well. So I'll cut my fabric. For this part, you can as well add your half of an inch as well. But I don't really need, because my material is stretch material. So that is my front. So let's draft the back. So I'll fold my material into two as well. Then I will place my front pattern. So I will trace out the pattern. You can decide to start afresh, but you just need to trace it out. It will be faster. So here we just mark these points, mark here as well to demarcate. So I'm only tracing this vertical measurement and the full length, and this other side. But this other side we are going to work for the back. So I'm going to mark my points for the back. I think this pencil is even visible than the chalk. You see, it's not visible. I want to extend this lines. Okay, so now we will impute our hip measurement. That's 10.75. Not set here. Our waist measurement. Remember, we just trace it out. So we have our waist measurement already. So connect it with a straight line. And now this 10.75, I will divide it by 2. Whatever I have, I will impute. So half of here to here, half of it. That is what the crush measurement will be. So I will fold my teeth. I will impute it. Then the center of this line, which will measure it to be 5.5. Remember, this is 11 inches. When you divide by 2, that's 5.5. So for the crush curve here, for the back, will be 2 inches. and you mark it with angle 45. Then in the absence of your 45, I'm just going to show you can still do with your straight roller. Can you see? So I'll use my curve to curve the back crush. You can as well use your free hand and join it. Can you see? So that is my back crush. I'll measure here so that I will find the center of the line. So I'll find the center and mark the center. Mark same here. The full line, full length line as well. Can you see? So here I will come in by half of an inch. Disregard this other line that I wanted to trace. I'll come in by half of an inch. I'll impute my knee measurement. Remember, it was 4.5. Impute my 4.5. My 4.5 there as well. So I impute my 4.5 here also, and here also. And connect it. That is basically for the back pants. So I'm going to add my half of an inch as well for the seam allowance. And connect it. Okay, then here you're going to come up by, remember the for the front we came down by 1/4 of an inch. For the back we're going to come up by 1/4 of an inch. Then we will blend it here. Now I will cut that is for the back pant. This is for the front. Can you see? I'll go to my sewing machine now. I'll join here using my seam allowance to this point, and I will join for the front as well to this point. So I'll finish joining the crush for the back and for the front. Can you see? So what I will do now is for me to place my back right side facing up. Then I will carry my fan and place on top of it, right side facing each other. I will arrange it. Then I will mash up the crush line like this. Then I will pin it down. All the way down. So I will go to my sewing machine. I will sew here using half of an inch. I will sew it down this way. So after joining the crush on the inner seam, I will then mash up this other side and I will sew it this way down. There's the outer seam. So I will go to my sewing machine and join using 1/4 of an inch. After joining both the inner seam and the outer seam, can you see? I'll go ahead and fold my pants. Let's go to the sewing machine. To cut the waistband, I measure around the waist. Then I divide it by 2 because the back waist will have, the back band will have elastic while the front will not have elastic. So the band, this is for the back. I've cut the same for the front. So I will go ahead and pin it to the back side. I fold it into 2 and notch the center. Then I will place the center on this other center. Then I will pin it all through to the end. So I will go to my sewing machine and sew it the way I pin it down. So I've joined the back waistband. So I will turn it over this way. Then I will cover it up like this. Can you see? I use it to cover up this rough edge. So we'll cover it this way. Then I will sew and cover the rough edge.
So this is the final outcome of our pants. Thank you so much for watching. See you on our next video. Bye bye.